everyone, and chit-chat with ASHU Shukla is back and ASHU Shukla is back. और आज का जो लाइव है वो थोड़ा सा ट्रैवल करते करते है, मतलब चलती गाड़ी और चलती जुबान कह सकते हैं। और सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट बात, आज का जो लाइव है वो मेरे लिए तो बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है और आप लोगों को बहुत मज़ा आएगा। आज की जो हमारी गेस्ट होंगी, और सबसे पहले तो हैप्पी चिल्ड्रंस डे सभी बच्चों को, और इवन इंक्लूडिंग मी, आई एम अ किड टू। चिल्ड्रंस डे की बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं, बाल दिवस की बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं। और मैं थोड़ा सा इंट्रोडक्शन देना चाहूँगी, अपनी एक शायरी के साथ शुरुआत करना चाहूँगी कि वो कदम से कदम मिलाती बढ़ती गई, वो चुनौतियों का डट कर सामना करती गई, वो पूरी दुनिया से टकराती गई, वो पूरी महफिल को ललकारती गई, वो सारी उलझनों से उलझती गई और वो खौफ होकर आगे निकलती गई। जी हाँ, आज की जो अंदाजा तो लग गया होगा सभी को कि आज की जो हमारी गेस्ट होंगी वो कोई और नहीं, मिस तनुश्री पारिक मैम हैं, और शी इज अ फर्स्ट BSF वुमेन कॉम्बैट ऑफिसर। बहुत मज़ा आने वाला है। आज मैम से एक सवाल जवाब करेंगे और बातें करेंगे, मैम के बारे में भी जानेंगे। तो मैं मैम को ऐड कर लेती हूँ। मुझे मैम को ऐड करवाना पड़ेगा। थैंक यू रूज दी। थोड़ा सा समय लग रहा है, प्लीज माफी चाहूंगी थोड़े से समय के लिए। बहुत जल्दी मैं मैम को ऐड करने वाली हूँ। थैंक यू रूज दी, आप मुझे हमेशा बहुत सपोर्ट करते हो और थैंक यू सो मच फॉर दिस विश। थोड़ा सा समय लग रहा है मैम को, और उसके बाद मैम आ जाएंगी लाइव हमारे साथ। Hello, very good morning, very good afternoon to ma'am.
Good afternoon.
This is really my honor to see you live with me.
Thank you.
I really want to say to my followers कि ये मेरा सौभाग्य है कि आज मैम हमारे साथ जुड़ी है। और मैम, आई एम रियली वेरी सॉरी, आई एम ट्रैवलिंग, सो आज मैं बाय रोड ट्रैवल कर रही हूँ और मैं लाइव करके, कि कमिटमेंट थी तो कमिटमेंट पे तो मैं मुकर नहीं सकती हूँ, और आपने इतनी मुश्किल से अपना समय दिया है, तो ट्रैवल ही सही बट लाइव तो करना ही था। और मैं आपको बता दूं कि ये हमारा इंटरव्यू जो है, जो रिकॉर्डिंग होगी, हमारा एक अखबार अभी आज लॉन्च होने वाला है, प्रातः आवाज, उसमें आपका इंटरव्यू प्रिंट भी जाएगा। क्या आप मुझे सुन पा रहे हैं मैम? ऑलराइट, तो मैम पहले तो रियली जय हिंद, जय भारत। और मैं थोड़ा सा आपके बारे में, आपकी जुबानी जानना चाहती हूँ। मैं चाहती हूँ कि आप फॉलोअर्स को बताएं, व्यूअर्स को बताएं कि कैसे आपने शुरुआत करी थी, और क्या कौन आपके आइडल थे। आई थिंक देयर इज अ नेटवर्क इशू। शायद नेटवर्क इशू की वजह से मैम ने भी लेफ्ट कर दिया है। मैं दोबारा ऐड कर लेती हूँ। कोई बात नहीं, मैम दोबारा आ गई। या एग्जैक्टली।
Okay.
So,
I
Jai
actually
Hind,
I
ma'am,
don't
Jai Bharat.
uh, Jai Hind to everyone. I think Jai Hind is something which will go every time. Either it's good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, good
Exactly,
night. Jai Hind
exactly,
is
exactly.
evergreen.
बहुत खुश हैं आज व्यूअर्स आपको देख करके.
I'm so glad that people are happy. And my endeavor is that even if one person listening me or seeing me or reading about it do well in their life, my target of the day is achieved. Because at the end of the day, it's the India, its overall nation should grow
So true.
better. Individual, if is doing something great, and if not taking consideration of the nation and the society, so I don't feel that success is complete.
So true. So true. So true. People are commenting.
I didn't see. You just asked story. Actually, I interact with the youngsters because that is always my priority. I always say that everybody has equal time, and what you do and how you utilize your time will decide what you will be in your life and how your life going to be. So respect time, and time is money, time is price, time is everything. If you are
Exactly.
investing even a second of your like day or life in anything, that means that will come back to you. I mean, every effort which you do, it comes back to you, either if you're reading or
So
any experiences. So there's a quote that if you win, the success is yours. Even if you lose, you get experience. It is really true. So first thing which I always follow since I remember that I started, even thinking about myself, my life, I got studying and sciences, like whatever I'm doing or wherever, like even the people I'm meeting, the thoughts I'm thinking, the place
I
I'm
think, ma'am,
living.
there is a network problem.
Okay, so it is not audible to you, or the video is the issue?
आपकी आवाज बहुत स्लो आ रही है.
Okay, I can just change the place because maybe that can be issue. Just a minute.
क्या आपको
I'll just.
मेरी पिक्चर क्लियरिटी दिख रही है? लाइक
Yeah,
मेरी आवाज आपको
yeah.
क्लियर आ रही है?
Your voice is clear. Your video is clear, and
All right,
I'm
all
I'm
right, all
able
right.
to.
मैम, पत्रकार बनने से
Shall
पहले
I?
मेरा सपना हमेशा था कि मैं आर्मी ज्वाइन करूँ. मैं आर्मी में जाना चाहती हूँ. लाइक मैंने सीडीएस भी दिया है, बट मेरी पढ़ाई थोड़ी सी कम पड़ गई थी तो मेरा क्लियर नहीं हुआ था. बट आई रियली अभी भी मैं पढ़ रही हूँ कि मैं नेक्स्ट ईयर पक्का सीडीएस निकाल पाऊँ.
No, my very good luck to you and best of luck for your endeavor. I think everyone, हर इंसान अगर कुछ भी वो positive कर रहा है, either it's the salesman or even the sweeper or anyone who is doing their work well is contributing, is contributing
एग्जैक्टली.
to nation building. तो अपना काम अच्छे से कीजिए और उस काम में आप महारत हासिल कीजिए. That is what I always say. And I always am I comfortable so that I can
या
continue, or should I
या
change my place?
हाँ, नो मैम, नाउ इट्स टोटली फाइन.
Okay. So I always give 5A formula. Actually, I implemented, and then because I don't have words of wisdom, because I don't have a lot of experience in my bag and just communicate. What I say is the story of my life. What I say is like what I have been doing and what has worked for me. So I'm not saying that I have big poems, poetry, kahawate or saying, but I'll be very simple. What I do and what I have.
That's only my motto, ma'am. Like, I'm so sorry for interrupting. Like, obviously आपके पास ये चीजें बहुत कॉमन होंगी कि क्वेश्चंस आते होंगे, आपको रिप्लाई देना पड़ता होगा, या इंटरव्यू होते हैं, सवाल आते हैं, उनके आप जवाब देते होंगे, चाहे वो ब्रॉडकास्ट मीडिया कह लो या फिर प्रिंट मीडिया कह लो. मेरा ये शो चिट चैट विद आशु शुक्ला, इसका एक ही मोटो है कि मैं उन ग्राउंड लेवल पे लोगों से बात करूं, उनकी स्टोरीज में से ही लोगों को इंस्पिरेशन मिले, और उसी स्टोरीज में से, उसी एक्सपीरियंस में से लोगों को इंस्पिरेशन मिले. तो
Okay.
मैं आपसे कोई
Yeah,
सवाल जवाब इससे नहीं करूंगी, तो मैं आपसे सिर्फ बातें करूंगी. चिट चैट विद आशु शुक्ला का मोटो ही यही है.
good. So, my like as the time I said, time is money and time is everything for
Hmm.
me. And that is why I am always committed. Like, even after my work, there is something I'm doing. Like, today was total off for me, but then I had back to back, 3 engagements for the day. That's why we got
Okay.
an hour delay for that. So you keep
Hmm.
yourself engaged, you keep yourself occupied with all positive things. There is a quote,
Exactly.
I don't know if it does exist or not. I always say it to me that everything is doable. There is nothing which you cannot do, and there is nothing which cannot be done. Depends on the
Exactly.
time, energy, money you invest, but everything is doable. And keep your gray matter green. मतलब आपका दिमाग हमेशा लाइव
Yeah.
रहना चाहिए, and green is the color of
Exactly.
livelihood. It's a color of growth. So whenever I get into something, even in my professional life or personal life, which I think is dragging me down, or I'm indulging it in the, so I always recall that keep your gray matter green. So don't
Exactly.
indulge anything which deteriorate your. Okay, okay.
Yeah, I'm in Jharkhand right now.
All right, all right.
And
I'll
there is a Uruz Hussain ma'am, and I really want to introduce her. Ma'am is like she's like a elder sister to me, and she's the first transgender who is owning her own restaurant in Delhi NCR.
Where is it? What's the name of restaurant?
Street Temptation.
Okay, which location? I'll certainly try and visit. I don't know when, but I'll.
Ma'am, you are a first combat warrior. Can you please give little details about it?
Uh, when I joined BSF, actually, it was through the UPSC, Civil Services exam that is called CAPFs. So
Okay.
when I gave the exam, when I got selected, that was the time
Hmm.
when Government of India decided to have a women as an officer in that executing or general duty or combat role. So
Hmm.
that was the year. Fortunately, I was not the one, I was the only woman who got BSF. So this is how it started. But I always say, I did not even think of it with, since my childhood, like people say, कि ये मेरा बचपन का सपना होता something. I always believed in a, step by step or piecemeal approach in my life. I think nobody
Hmm.
can climb Mount Everest overnight, or any success cannot
So
be done
true.
in a day.
So true.
So you
So
keep
true.
on doing things. So mainly it was the NCC time. I was in my college and I joined NCC, and that was the time I wore uniform, and I just felt like, no, this is the thing which I'm gonna do it, and I'll gonna don it. So
Hmm.
uh, I started with it, and then I thought, okay, what are the forces except the police? Sorry, which are most gender neutral, because I was always vocal for the gender equality. I don't like the word women empowerment, because women are so powerful, they don't need empowerment.
So true,
So
so true.
equality is something which we need. Not we, everyone. I mean, everyone. If you give equal platform, equal footage, considering the biological make, I think that's more than enough. You can give it to anyone. So, saying that, I wanted to join, something which is gender neutral, gender equality, and the service rule and all that condition should be same for female, and it was the CAPF. So I, decided to give this exam, and in my first attempt, I cleared it. And when I was
Very
giving the
nice.
exam, being a student or being an aspirant, my approach was always like, okay, this is the preliminary, or this clear this, then the mains, then the physical, and then the interview. So, bit by bit, it's like, horse having a sight and ki bas abhi yahi karna hai. So I always, when I was giving physical, I guess I was 19 to 20 kg overweight. So from physical to like from my return exam result to my physical, it was, I guess, 1.5 to 2 months. My only target was the weight reduction, getting in a shape. So, and from the physical to interview, so it's always, step by step, you keep on moving, you keep on adding into your personality, you keep on shining more. So no target is so big which you cannot achieve. So you just divide that target and you make, steps to it. And when you make step to it, you just, achieve one step. If someone is, if someone is giving some exam or preparing for some competitive exam, so I always say you have a target for a day, that this day I'll be completing this subject. Never study for hours. Like, there are people who say, okay, I study for 6 hours, I study for 14 hours. I think hour doesn't matter. What matters is the syllabus completion. What matters is completion of what you have in your basket. So when you strategize, when you prioritize your thing, prioritize not as per, for example, if you buy something, so you should not have a target of, spending something. You should have a target of buying something. So always be positive in
Exactly.
your approach, that okay, this is a thing which I
Positivity is
have to
very
complete.
important thing.
This is a chapter which I have to do. Yeah. So if this is a subject, I want to complete, how many days it will take? Like, for example, I'm talking about the political science or geography. So maybe my geography will take 1.5 months. Now I will bifurcate in the physical geography and the human geography. Physical will take another 4 weeks because human will take less time. Okay, this chapter of mine will take 2 hours. So it's just that I will complete this chapter, whether it take 1 hour or 4 hours. So this is how I used to read. This is how I used to prepare, even in my all of exam, that it's a target of my day. Until it gets over, I'll keep on working.
I think the test case is on you. The web
Pardon?
series was the test case web series which was played by Nimrat Kaur, the first special force officer. That web series was on you. You see the web series?
And you'll be very shocked. You'll be very shocked I have not seen. And the point is, I don't know, like, who are the last actresses, because in my time, when I was in my, college and all, so last time I had was the Kareena Kapoor, or probably Katrina, or this Anushka. I don't even know who is there in the media, who is there, doing all this stuff. Times I ask people, okay, who is that actress? So even this happened in an award ceremony, I was just sitting, and there was some, very beautiful girl sitting next to me. I was also, responding my emails, and she was also on her phone. So I said, excuse me. We just started speaking, and I got to know she's a Disha Patani. I did not know who she was, because like everybody is busy in their work,
So
and
true.
they are doing
They are
fantastic.
also exactly.
And
They are also doing their work.
there are some work which you have to do behind the curtain. There are some work which is ahead the curtain. So there are some work which in per se has a popularity, so people get to know them. But as I started this talk earlier, that what matter is your contribution in your own life. If there's any student here, I would say that there are always saying that they say to their parents कि I'm working so hard, मैंने आज इतना पढ़ लिया है, मैंने आज ये अचीव किया है. So I always say to them that you're doing it for yourself. Maximum you can give to your parents is a happiness, because most of the time what you do in your life does not change your parents' status. They are happy because if they can raise a child like you who can make a difference, they won't need much of the contribution. So just do everything first of all for yourself, be a responsible citizen, and then contribute for others. And never point or blame people that look how hard am I working, मैं कितना मेहनत कर रहा हूँ, and this is what I'm doing. So whatever you're doing it, you're doing it for yourself. So
बहुत जल्दी लोग निराश हो जाते हैं, क्लियर नहीं कर पाते हैं,
this
जल्दी हार मान जाते हैं लोग.
हाँ, ये भी एक पॉइंट है एक्चुअली. what I believe is, जो मैं अभी तक करती आई थी, is like if not this then what. ये मेरा एक बहुत prominent sentence मेरे साथ रहता है. If not this then what. So
exactly.
अगर आप ये नहीं कर रहे होते तो आप क्या कर रहे होते? अगर आपको लगता है कि वो ऑप्शन ज्यादा बेटर है तो आप वो कीजिए.
बिल्कुल सही.
मतलब निराश होने का तो कोई पॉइंट ही नहीं है. अगर कोई चीज आपने ट्राई की और आपसे बेहतर लोग हैं उसमें और आप उसमें अच्छा नहीं कर पाए, तो डेफिनेटली कोई और चीज होगी जिसमें आप बेहतर है. मतलब everybody is good at something.
So true. So, कुछ ना कुछ टैलेंट हर एक इंसान में छुपा होता है, बस पहचानने की देर होती है.
Exactly. So you just never get disheartened, which I always say. Of course, failures nobody like. किसी को भी fail होना पसंद नहीं है. Everybody wants to be jack of all trade, कि मुझे सब आए and I need to be so famous. मेरे पास पैसे भी हो, power भी हो, money भी हो. But things doesn't happen overnight. If you even see story of anyone whom you consider in any industry, let it be the Amitabh Bachchan, Shah Rukh Khan, even Rakesh Jhunjhunwala, or even the Ambanis. The point from
सबने
they
बहुत मेहनत
started.
की है. लोगों को चमक धमक दिखती है, उसके पीछे की मेहनत नहीं दिखती.
You're so true. So I think मेहनत नहीं.
क्या आपका भी कोई प्लान बी था?
You're not audible to me.
गुरुजी ने सवाल किया है ये.
अच्छा, प्लान बी, जैसे कि मैंने बोला if not this then that. So initially I wanted to be a pilot, so in my school or something. So that was the only thing I ever wanted in my life, कि मुझे pilot बनना है. So certainly when I was going through all, the aviation industry was all down, and then all this thing, then my father said कि okay, just a professional course, so you better complete your graduation. And I was having physics, chemistry, maths, so you better do engineering as a graduation and then we'll think of it. So I thought this plan is good, because I always believe that academically you should be sound if it's possible, because that was my strong point, because I'm not an artist, I cannot draw, I cannot play any instrument. So what I had in my basket was academics. So I said, okay, done. So meanwhile I was going through it. I joined NCC in my college, and after NCC my experience with the uniform changed, and I wanted khaki or camouflage to wear, and then the story goes.
एक सवाल है कि हेलो मैम, माय बेस्ट फ्रेंड क्रैक्ड
Your voice is breaking. Please write it in comment.
You can read it.
I didn't get any comment also. Can you just repeat, because I didn't see a comment here. Yeah, it's okay. But then I think anyone who is listening can write out like whatever is going in their head they want to ask or interact, because most of the time my Insta is being handled by my PS. So she conveys to
I
me and
guess
I
I know
respond.
that
So I'm just what did you ask?
question over here. Uh, there's a person who wants to know about the intern CAPF assistant commandant exam.
Okay, about this exam. So, for the officers direct entry, there is a CAPF, Central Armed Police Forces exam, which is conducted by the UPSC, that is Union Public Service Commission. So, UPSC conduct this exam annually, and what you have to do is you need to just have a simple graduation. If you have graduation in any stream, you are eligible with a certain criteria. So, all CAPF officers come through this exam, which consists of BSF, CRPF, CISF, SSB, ITBP. So there are, these five paramilitaries, and they take their officers from this exam. So first you have a preliminary exam, which is objective, and and after that in second shift you have a mains exam, which is subjective. But the exam pattern goes like, if you clear the cutoff of your preliminary, your copies for the mains will be checked. But then both of the exams you have it on same day, so you tend to prepare together for both the exams. And after I guess 2-3 months the result comes, and those who qualify, they are called for the physical. So physical for the male and female is different, and it is doable. It is not that tough, but yeah, it has some standard, like it has a running, it has a sprint, it has a long jump. For male there is a shot put. So it's a doable, you can prepare. If you're physically fine, you can just do it. In preparation you need is for 1 month only. And once you when you have your physical session, these are the day when you have your medical test as well. So if you're physically in, you will get for the medical. And in medicals, you get a chance for the re-medical. Let's say in my medical, I was somewhere 14-15 kg overweight. So I applied for the re-medical that, okay, I'll reduce my weight and I'll come back. Because this is something which is changeable. I mean, your weight is not something which can hinder you from joining as an officer.
So true.
So that was the 1.5 month I was talking that, my only target in my life is to reduce weight and get in shape. Because when I used to read, my only schedule was eat, read, sleep, eat, read, sleep. So that's what I used to do in my
How
entire day.
old were you
So I
that
put on a
time?
lot of weight that time. I was 21.
Okay.
I
What
was
so what
21 when I gave this exam. Yeah.
I think the rules have
I
changed.
think for the CAPF general candidates,
For CPF, I
I
think it's
am
24
not
now.
very updated, but for our case, it was 25 years for the general. 25 for that
Right.
general candidate, and 27 for others, I think.
And same with the CPF.
I never gave CDS, so
Okay,
I'm not the right person. Okay.
okay. मैं
In my life, I have only
गाना
given 2-3
नहीं
exams,
लूंगी
and
और
this was one of them. I've never given CDS.
okay. All right. I think you having some other plans too. And मैं इससे ज़्यादा समय नहीं लूंगी और सारे क्वेश्चंस को दोबारा रिपीट करके मैं ब्रेक में इसको दे दूंगी कवरेज के लिए. प्लस मैं वाइंड अप करने से पहले एक लास्ट सवाल आपसे पूछना चाहूंगी. सवाल नहीं कह सकते, एक गाइडलाइंस कह सकते, क्योंकि आप आने वाली जो हमारे यूथ है, हमारी जो फीमेल कैंडिडेट्स हैं, उनको आप कुछ सजेशंस अगर देना चाहें तो रिगार्डिंग दी पैरामिलिट्री और आर्म फोर्सेस.
एक्चुअली मेरा सजेशन ये है कि don't have glasses in your life. Like, this is a pink glass which I'll put on when I talk to girls, and blue glass when I'll put on when I talk to male. You're just a human being, and consider everyone as a human being. For every parent out here, I would say your child is child, not a girl or boy. So when you stop doing, the child will grow naturally. Individuals internal instincts or the trait which will come out. And you just would have asked Lata Mangeshkar to play cricket cricket and Sachin Tendulkar to sing a song, how horrible the situation would have been. So everybody is, blessed in certain thing and certain skill, and everybody should nurture that. And never go I have to do this, मुझे कुछ अलग करना है, something exceptional करना है, I want to do something new, सबसे अलग. Rather do the thing which you're good at, do the thing which you like in a different way. Because you would have never thought of, outlets like chayos. India में चाय तो सभी पीते हैं, and it has grown very well. The small things, it has, built up. So my request is do the thing which you're good at. Anything, even in art, study, anything. In these days, we are so lucky that we have so much of platform that everything is monetizable. So financially, you can be stable doing anything. So, but do it with a full valor and never think that you cannot do. Only one thing which I'll recommend everybody to do is get up in the morning and just stand in front of the mirror and just say that I love this person and this person will do good in their life. Because the self-respect and the self-confidence is the most important thing. The day when you start loving yourself, you'll start doing better.
So true, so true. As you, me, and most of the people don't want the discrimination, as you already told. So I just want कि sports में भी discrimination नहीं होनी चाहिए. जैसे आज लोग volleyball के प्लेयर्स को नहीं जानते हैं. अभी रिसेंटली मैंने इंडियन वॉलीबॉल टीम के कैप्टन गौरव जी का इंटरव्यू लिया था. वो यही चीज कहते हैं कि एंड ही इज आल्सो लाइक ऑफिसर इन बीएसएफ एज वेल इन जालंधर. तो उनका भी कहना यही था कि जब आप मैम से बात करेंगे तो प्लीज मैम को बोलना कि वो वॉलीबॉल को भी सपोर्ट करें.
नहीं, I would definitely say actually India में because of the cricket, other
Cricket.
things has come in the not in that popularity, but volleyball is a team game and I loved it. I have played volleyball in my NCC and it's a team game which I think it doesn't need that much of skill or something. Not to play tournaments, but for a friendly matches or a get together, it's a really good play. So I think you can try this and everybody.
I played a lot volleyball in my school time. मुझे कोई और गेम समझ ही नहीं आता था.
It's a good game and it is gaining popularity these days, and everybody should, again I would say, practice which they love. But in their recreation time, they can try this.
Thank you. Really, I'm really thankful to you, ma'am, कि आपने अपना टाइम दिया मुझे, बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट टाइम. और मैं यही कहना चाहूंगी सभी को, जैसे लोग कमेंट कर रहे हैं कि मैम मोटिवेट कर दीजिए. मैम तो खुद मोटिवेशन है सभी की, इंस्पिरेशन ऑफ मैनी. तो
आई थिंक आपका मोटिवेशन आप खुद होने चाहिए हो. आप जब सुबह उठ के अपने आप को कांच में देखो तो आपको बस ये लगना चाहिए कि दिस पर्सन विल गो ग्रेट इन द लाइफ. आई थिंक दैट इज अ बिगेस्ट मोटिवेशन. आप अपने आप के साथ अन्याय नहीं कर सकते. आपको अपनी जिंदगी को अच्छा करना है और वही आपका सबसे बड़ा मोटिवेशन होना चाहिए.
बिल्कुल. When people ask me कि who is your idol, who is your inspiration, I always used to say that me, myself. That's all. मैं किसी को फॉलो ही नहीं करती. क्योंकि खुद के टैलेंट को आप खुद पहचान सकते हो. सामने वाला सिर्फ आपको जज कर सकता है, पहचान नहीं सकता. राइट.
All right, and best of luck. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much. You can leave. Thank you very much, ma'am. तो जैसा कि आप सभी ने देखा कि मैम ने बहुत इंस्पिरेशन बातें करी हम सभी से, और बहुत सारी चीज़ें थी. आई एम रियली वेरी सॉरी, थोड़ा सा आज नेटवर्क इशू रहा. एक तो मैं ट्रैवल कर रही थी, प्लस यहाँ पे बारिश बहुत ज़्यादा हो रही है, मौसम थोड़ा सा चेंज है, जिसकी वजह से थोड़ा सा नेटवर्क इशू हुआ. बट मैं बहुत जल्दी इसका प्रिंट कवरेज भी आप लोगों से शेयर करूंगी. और जैसा कि मैम सबके लिए इंस्पिरेशन है, और जैसा कि मैम ने कहा कि आप खुद की इंस्पिरेशन होने चाहिए, और नहीं नहीं, और अब मेरे लाइफ मिस मिस नहीं करोगे बिल्कुल भी, मैं कंटिन्यू लाइव करूंगी। आई एम बैक टू फॉर्म, आई एम बैक टू वर्क। लाइफ फ्रॉम रांची चल रहा है, लेकिन लाइफ विद अशु शुक्ला ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है। अशु कहीं भी हो, रांची में हो या कहीं भी, मेरे लाइफ नहीं छूटेंगे। और ऐसे ही मैं नए गेस्ट के साथ, अलग अलग गेस्ट के साथ यही सारी बातें होंगी और इंस्पिरेशनल बातें होंगी जिससे लोगों को मोटिवेशन मिले। मेरा एक ही मोटो रहता है, मैं मुझे नहीं फर्क पड़ता कि मुझे हजारों लोग देख रहे हो, अगर एक ही देख रहा हो तो काफी होगा मेरे लिए, क्योंकि मैं चाहती हूँ कि वो एक भी अगर उन बातों को समझे, उस इंस्पिरेशन को समझे, तो मुझे लगता है कि लोग अपने गोल्स को अचीव कर सकेंगे। थैंक यू वेरी मच मुझे सुनने के लिए, मुझे देखने के लिए, मैम की बातें सुनने के लिए इतने ध्यान से। मैं अभी टाटा बाय कहूंगी सभी से, क्योंकि मुझे थोड़ा सा काम है और मैं खुद ट्रैवल कर रही हूँ, मैं इस गाड़ी से बाहर निकलना चाहती हूँ। रियली थैंक यू वेरी मच दी। आज पेपर का लॉन्च हो जाएगा और उसका एक पेज दिल्ली से भी जाएगा, तो फिर मैं चाहूंगी कि आपकी भी खबरें उसमें छपे और बहुत सारी चीजें होंगी। मैं आपको प्राउड फील कराती रहूंगी। तब तक के लिए टाटा बाय, शुक्रिया, जय हिंद, जय भारत, बाय।